Well, let's get right to the futures here this morning. We've got pressure all the way across the grain complex, and the traders that we talked to so far this morning have said that that is probably due to this crop condition ratings that we saw. An increase for both corn and soybeans of 3 points this time around. Now in the corn market, September's down 4 3/4. The December's down a complete nickel, 329.5. Soybeans, double-digit losses here. August down 11 3/4, 894 3/4. The November down 14 1/4 at make that 885.5. Now on to the wheat market. We've got the September down 6 1/4 in Chicago, December down 6 1/2. Let's look at December Kansas City wheat. It's down 3 3/4 off of the low earlier today. It's at 446 3/4. Minneapolis wheat right now on the December contract down 1/4 at 521 3/4. But March 2021 is actually up 1/4 penny. And December cotton is down 22 at 60.94 this morning. As we say good morning to Ben Hushon. He's with the mill in Whitehall, Maryland. Good morning. How are you doing this morning? First of all, I guess you've had the opportunity to travel around to a fair or two.
Well, we have. They're probably not called fairs, but good morning, John. We're doing really well. When I talked last Tuesday, we had corn 70% tassel, 3 weeks of dry weather, and then those $1 million rains came Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, anywhere from 1 to 4 inches. So the attitude in our community is certainly a whole lot better. And you mentioned fairs and things. Of course, the fairs in both Maryland and Pennsylvania pretty much been shut down. And, of course, college 4-H programs, extension, any of those things have pretty much been shut down. But it's interesting that folks in the ag community in our area and many other areas have joined together and have found safe ways for our youth to learn and show their animals. And again, with a focus on safety, but also a focus on continuing to learn. So it's a different summer for everybody in the whole country, but as is usual, the ag community is certainly not slowing down.
That's certainly good news. So what has been the attitude of all the producers in your area? Then everybody still rather upbeat about what could take place yet this year?
Yes, crop-wise, they do have, there was lots of concern because, like I said last Tuesday, you could drive down the road and smell that pollen, and we were just under a lot of stress. But I had a chance last Thursday to travel up to Pennsylvania to one of the field days, and yes, there are still field days happening. And the attitude up there, not quite so good. In Pennsylvania, a lot less moisture. But down here on the Maryland-Pennsylvania line, we're in good shape. In fact, throw out a mention, we took our 3 interns along, Connor Mann, Paul Johnson, and Ben Neutzel. And just another reminder, I talked about the 4-H and the farm field days. Those interns, the future of agriculture, they're out there trying to learn as interns all across this country and in some challenging times. But you know what? That's what agriculture deals with every day, always has.
Yep, that's a very good point. And one of the things that I've learned growing up on the farm is we are all eternal optimists, and we all look for the bright side. Well, Ben, all the best to you and everyone there. Please tell everyone hello from RFD TV and Rural Radio 147. We look forward to talking to you again next week. All right, Ben Hushon here with the mill, Whitehall, Maryland. We've got more coming up. Stay with us. We'll get to all of the livestock numbers next here on the Market Day Report.